Imagine falling for someone whose entire life is about risking everything for the ultimate thrill, and then losing him in a single life-altering accident. Colt Seavers was once Hollywood's top stuntman, pushing the limits with every leap. But his real spark came from Jody Moreno, a gifted camera operator with her own dreams of directing. Together, they were unstoppable until one disastrous stunt left Colt with a broken back. He left the industry without a word, leaving Jody and the life he loved behind. Now, 18 months later, Colt's world is quiet. He spends his days parking cars for Hollywood's elite. Just when he thinks he's accepted his fate, a familiar face emerges, Gail Mayer, a powerful producer with an offer he can't ignore. She needs a stunt double for Tom Ryder, Hollywood's biggest star, in an upcoming sci-fi film, Metal Storm. Initially, Colt refuses he's done with Hollywood. But when Gail mentions that Jody is directing the film, everything changes. Seeing Jody again is tense. She's professional, keeping their interactions strictly about the film, but the hurt lingers beneath her cool facade. As he settles into the stunts, Gail reveals a bombshell. Tom Ryder has vanished, leaving the entire project in jeopardy. Ryder, it turns out, is tangled with dangerous people, the type who don't mind hurting anyone who gets in their way. Gail begs Colt to track down Ryder within 48 hours, reminding him that the film and Jody's directing debut depend on him. Colt's search leads him to a nightclub, where he encounters Dune, a shady dealer, just in time to spot Iggy Star Ryder's volatile girlfriend slipping away with a mocking smile. She hints at dark secrets, but vanishes before Colt can question her. But when Dune realizes Colt is after Ryder, he slips something into Colt's drink. The room spins as Colt struggles to stay on his feet. Colt escapes, heads to Ryder's apartment, only to find it ransacked. Is a disaster furniture overturned, remnants of a wild party lingering in the air. As Colt scans the room, he finds clues that hint at a night filled with drugs, violence, and the involvement of a shadowy figure named Dressler. Iggy strikes from the shadows, wielding a prop sword. At last, he wrests the sword from her, forcing her to talk. She reveals that Ryder is hiding out at a remote hotel. Colt checks into the hotel under a fake name, and with a surge of dread, he approaches Ryder's room. Inside, he finds the chilling sight of his old friend, lifeless in a tub of ice. Colt's been in Hollywood's dark side before, but nothing could prepare him for this scene. His horror is interrupted by a knock on the door. A police officer has come to investigate a noise complaint. Colt scrambles to compose himself, but the officer's suspicion grows as he asks probing questions. He's arrested on the spot, charged with a crime he didn't commit. Sitting alone in a cold cell, just when hope seems lost, he hears familiar footsteps approaching. It's Jody, her face filled with worry. In the visiting room, Colt pours out his story, revealing everything he's uncovered about Ryder. To clear Colt's name, Jody knows she needs hard evidence. She manages to track down Ryder and in a daring high-speed chase through city streets. She finally wrestles Ryder's phone from him, the only device that could contain proof of his setup. But in a heart-stopping twist, the phone slips from her hands and shatters under an oncoming car's wheels.
No, no, no!
Thinking fast, Jodie hatches a risky plan. She sends a message to Ryder, claiming she's already delivered the phone to Colt in jail. Ryder, fearing exposure, races to confront Colt himself, desperate to prevent his secrets from spilling out. In the prison visiting room, Colt sits across from Ryder, a hidden recorder capturing every word. As Ryder finally admits his crimes, the police intervene, and the truth is revealed. Cleared of all charges, Colt walks free. They find themselves closer than ever. Metal Storm finishes production with a new star and becomes a smash hit, marking Jodie's debut as a director. At the film's premiere, Colt and Jodie stand together as the crowd admires them. For Colt, this is more than just a victory. It's the beginning of a new life with Jodie by his side.